What's up everyone, welcome back to my Master Ninja playthrough. Time for part B and time for some more fail. I missed the chest to the right when you come up that ladder. Don't forget it, it has 1000 in essence or bats. Now on to the Lunar fight, which will have Ice Ninjas, Grey Ninjas and Mages. It's one of the few fights which I think in chapter 1 are very challenging. You're gonna have to fight a lot of guys, you still have a level 1 weapon. It's a little bit of pain, I think. But don't forget, you got lots of tools to make life easier. You got the wind path, you see there. I could stop the mage, I could interrupt his channeling. Throwing shuriken at him won't do the trick here, so I have to come up with something else, like hit him with an attack, or like I did, use the wind path on his head, because you don't want to get hit by his magic. All right, and you see there, counter Y, follow up with an online charge. And this guy takes his beating as well. Yeah, takes that, right. Okay, not bad. The fight's almost over. I got 2 more Grey Ninja, which will spawn one by one. And that will be it. Now when the fight's over, the music will stop. And those doors will open, and this is the room where you will get the Lunar Staff. You also have a new save statue there, as you can see, and that chest has red essence, so you can use some more Nimpo for upcoming fights, or also for that Lunar fight you can use Nimpo if you need to. Now this fight has Grey Ninja and Mages, and that's why I want to keep the camera like the way it is right now. So the mages are practically not taking part in this fight, and all I have to do is take care of those Grey Ninja, which I think is pretty fine. Just listen to the sound, you can hear them sneaking up on you from off camera. And again, try to use a lot of UTs if you don't want to farm essence on that spot I showed you in part 1. I personally don't like to farm essence there. That's why I try to go for some more UT kills. And that's the last Grey Ninja. Now we've got mages. They will be a little bit more active once all the Grey Ninjas are dead, a little bit more aggressive, and there was his grab, really fast and very, very, very strong. Takes off like 50%, I think. So you gotta be careful with the mages. So let's go break this. And you probably can guess what I'm about to do. Get in here, break one of the pots, let them all gather up in this room there. I missed my chance for a good UT, but it still works out pretty good. But I make a huge mistake now. You see all that UT essence and I use it for another UT. I should have absorbed that essence, but man, I fucked up there. However, don't forget the chest. It's grains of spiritual life. Ooh, grains, yeah, very helpful, very important. You can also use this chest with essence to start this fight with a UT if you like. And what's going on with this guy, man? XXY kills you, motherfucker. And 2 more Ice Ninja. No big deal at all. X, X, Y, and OT. Very fast, very easy, very safe way to take care of single enemies. And we got a first Muramasa statue ahead. I'm sorry, the first Muramasa statue. I upgrade my Dragon Sword to level 2. Because, like I said, this is gonna be Dragon Sword and Kusari-gama playthrough. A little bit of a Scythe. In certain situations the Scythe will come in handy. You see this fight. It's two archers. And you can just stay in this corner and charge full UT to get the most out of the essence. Of course I missed my first UT because I'm a stupid idiot. And this chest down here will have 1000 essence or ghost fish. Obviously if you're low on life you wanna reload the game and hope for some ghost fish. Because you see how much life I just got. I got a lot of blue essence and I'm back to like 90% I think. Alright, next fight. Spawn the fight, turn around the camera and the mages will come at you very fast. You'll have plenty of time to take care of them before the Grey Ninja even arrive. It's 4 mages. 3 of them are already dead and the first Grey Ninja arrives now. And that's it. The mages are down. All that's left is Grey Ninja. You'll see I don't take any damage from this fight. And that should let you know how easy Grey Ninja can be. If you have enough room to move the way you want, and you have very much room in this fight. Go for some more ET. He's lying on the ground. And Flying Swallow kills him. Alright. UT kill. I'll make sure to not use that essence for another UT. So I didn't take any damage for this fight, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you perform this fight. Just get it done, because the next fight will heal you completely. And it's gonna be 5 Ice Ninja. The only difference from the very first fight is you got some walls now all around you. And of course you wanna have a upgraded weapon, the Lunar Staff or maybe the Dragon Sword, whatever you like. I recommend the Lunar. It's gonna make life easier, especially on your first playthrough from Master Ninja. I also used the Lunar on my first Master Ninja playthrough and it's a lot easier. Alright, got him down. You can also use that plant for some essence if you're having trouble with the next fight. Break that. Break the decoration and you will have some free essence for UT. Now this fight has a lot of enemies. It's very much enemies, so I decide to charge a UT. And most of them are delimbed, and now I can go into this other room and I have the enemy forces separated, because delimbed enemies will always approach you very slow. And obviously now would be the right time to go back into the first room. So this divide and conquer strategy also applies to other fights. The next few fights can be done this way. No, not the next few. The next fight can be done this way as well. Alright, now I'm playing a little bit more smart. Oh, that's what you get, motherfucker. Oh yeah, and I'm really fond of the Flying Swallow. You realize that soon. if you haven't yet. Alright, that's it. Get up the stairs, spawn the fight, and charge a UT for a very warm welcome to these motherfuckers. Now you see there in the back, the mage is gonna use one of his magic attacks, so I'm gonna make sure he doesn't hit me. I'm gonna OT one enemy for the iframes. And now I'm gonna do a little bit more of divide and conquer style here. Go down to this room. But you can also stay in that stairway. It's a very narrow place where your attacks will hit more enemies at once. And oh my god, this is getting pretty intense right now. I'm about to die. Oh, but there's blue essence. And there's still hope. Alright. Flying swallow the sky for blue essence. And it worked. Oh yes. Nice. That's nice. It's like I never took any damage from that fight. Okay, on to the last few fights of this chapter. Ah yeah, watch some fail right there. It's hard to hit those plants with a sword, right? Yeah, trying to do some new stuff there. That's the on-landing 360Y. Very helpful. You can connect that into an Isuna drop, an aerial combo, and Isuna drop if you want to. Alright, this next fight is not very much enemies, but there's an archer, so you want to take him out first, or at least stay close to him. Oh, there he is. And he's dead. Alright, that's nice. Alright. And I think in this fight you don't have respawning enemies. So it might be a good tactic to take care of the Ice Ninja first. Because they don't respawn, and once they're dead you're gonna have a much easier fight. Okay. Now turn around. First save, because my Xbox likes to freeze on this game a lot. That's why I'm saving very, very often. Now get the grain, and I didn't buy anything else. Alright, on to the last fight before the boss encounter. Ah, too bad, I didn't make it. Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of hits there. Very, very sloppy gameplay there, I'm sorry. A lot of Ice Ninjas again, so the basic rule here is iframes, ET, UT, guillotine throws. Whatever you need to survive, use it. And I personally like to use a lot of UTs because I think they're badass. And of course you will get more essence. If you can absorb the essence and not use it for another UT or ET like you just saw me doing there. Alright. Oh, that was close. That fireball was pretty lucky timing there. And I hope for some blue essence. but I don't get any. Alright, so now I will show you different gameplay. I'm gonna show you the Rasetsu fight with the Lunar Staff first, and you will see the Dragon Sword version of that fight right afterwards. So the Lunar Staff is upgraded to level 2, and you will have a very fast version of the Izuna drop. It's jump XXY. And if you know how to do the wind run, it's very easy to Izuna drop those Ice Ninja for some essence and finish Rasetsu with the UT. And it doesn't matter if you use the 360 UT or the regular UT, they're both very strong. And you see there, I'm gonna go for a 360 UT, and it takes off a lot of HP. Also Nimpo works real wonders on this guy, and that's it. Really fast, and there we're back to the old gameplay. This time it's the Dragon Sword. Now with the Dragon Sword it's a little bit more complicated. You don't have this very fast Izuna drop combo. So you can also use the Nimpo on the IS Ninjas to get some essence. I get lucky. My Izuna drop combo connected and countered this guy and took one of his legs. Follow up with an OT, got 2 essence, and I can unleash my UT on Rasetsu, and it takes a lot of life from this asshole. And all I have to do now is to just spam my Nimpo on him. And there he was in OT status. I decided to finish him off with the Flying Swallow, because sometimes the OT is a little bit glitchy. However, that's the basic idea behind this fight. And that's also the end of the first chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was at least a little bit of help. And I hope to see you again in chapter 2.